let's spend a few days before Christmas in the French countryside together. Good morning and welcome back to the Chateau. If you don't know me, my name is Amadeus, I'm 37 years old and I live in half of a medieval chateau in the most rural area of France. Or one of the most rural areas of France. And I'm gonna take you along on a few days in my life. Right before Christmas. Let's clean up the kitchen a bit. So what I'd like to do today is to get cleaning inside and outside, but preferably also a big part outside. I think last episode we started cleaning outside. I think this has to be done also in preparation for this Sunday where we'll have tons of people over, probably, because apparently Alexi invited my boyfriend, everyone. And I'd also like to clear out and clean the downstairs area quite well. Also this morning when we woke up, the Christmas tree outside was the Christmas tree of Pisa. So we had to fix that. Luckily Alexi helped me with that because that's a 2-people job. And also a part of the garland from the chimney just went down because somehow the fixing undid itself. Oh, it's these things when you come in the morning and you're like, no, why? Actually, I put new lights in the garlands, so let me show you. So you might remember that we put this garland and now it has lights. And the other one also has lights now. Now I'm really scared to touch it. Welcome outside! So I still have those 2 benches that I need to get in and into the barn. Probably also the table, but I will wait for Alexi to help me with the table, with the pink table, because I think one of you also mentioned that to move the bench and the table, and I'm gonna leave the bench out. I thought maybe we can decorate the bench somehow. I'm still not sure, but the small table needs to go into the open barn for Sunday, because we'll need more tables. I need to rearrange a few bits and pieces, and first of all, clean. So in the last episode we washed all of the cushions. Now I'm gonna put them back on, and I've got some really big trash bags, and I'm gonna put them in so that we can store them over in the garage or the barn, but I think the garage will be even better. So let's get rolling. The ones that are white I might still leave out, because this one could even be like a bit more Christmassy. So one can leave them out for the market. But the ones that are a bit darker and very summery, I'll pack away. We are packed up. Yeah. And then I'll just bring this to the garage. We'll stock it up there, and then we'll continue. Let's clean this part. So now that this is as clean as possible, just like with a broom, I really don't want to bother vacuum cleaning. I just want to get this sorted because this is a bit messy. I think we can just take some of the stuff down, take it back to where the other plants are, and make it a bit more pretty and neat. That's just so many things that either need to go in the trash or need to be washed and made up like this one. So I'm just creating a pile back there for everything that needs to be washed, and we'll also throw away some stuff on the way because, yeah, why keep it? So I still have a bunch of Christmas trees, like fake ones from a production, that I want to put back there inside. So I'm gonna get them out and let's place them. And maybe next year I'll even use them because I'm planning a Christmas show for next year. But let's see. It all depends on the funding. Alrighties, there's 3 of them and one is like a teensy tiny one. And the rest is, I think they're all not really big because they have to be transportable by train. But I thought maybe if we could make something there, it could look quite cute. So I was thinking to put them like this and put the light that I have in between them because I don't have any other lights maybe. Alexi still has some. We're gonna check. So I'm gonna build up the last one and then I'll show you. You can see that they're not real, but anyway, I think it's a cute idea anyway because I have them. I didn't have to buy them. If I would have to buy them, yes, I would also say like, why buy more plastic things? But like this, they have been there. They're part of a stage thing, so why not use them? Let's decorate. I still have a few baubles left from decorating. I'll show you when to decorate it. I did as best I could with as little as I had. So this will still cover up with a white cloth, and then we'll have this. So, for lunch, I thought we're gonna whip up some soba noodles. And we got lots of tofu yesterday from Angoulême. And I already made a Japanese curry. Gonna fry up the tofu quickly, make some soba noodles with them. I still haven't heard from Alexi if he's coming down. I asked him if he's gonna come down for lunch. Well, I'll make enough for 2. Then I'll see you on the other side while we continue the big cleanup. We just finished having some lunch. Look, I baked cookies. I'm so random sometimes, am I? I baked cookies last night. I just felt like really I wanted to have some cookies and I wanted to try this other recipe that I tried in Germany already. I think you saw, if you follow me on Instagram, you saw the photos of the cookies that were like 3 colored Neapolitan cookies. And these are just the 1 color of them basically. But I wanted to do a little haul from Farfouille, all the stuff that I bought. It's not much, so yeah, I'll show you. So while most of the stuff wasn't really on sale, they gave you a coupon that you can use then for other stuff. So I think I'm gonna go back between the years and gonna try to see what they have. If they have more of these garlands, I'll probably get more of them. I got 2 more because they were quite cheap. This one was 180 and the other one is 270. So, meters. And I thought we're going to use them for the stairs because I'd like to do the entrance. I think I did mention it in one of my comments. Then I bought, I'm gonna show you a bit closer up, this kind of like runner. And I thought maybe if we kind of fold it, then we could use it as ribbon, because I didn't really find broad ribbon, and I still love the idea of using ribbon in the tree. We bought some paper mugs, just like really simple ones, because I don't have enough mugs for Sunday, so they just say Joyeux Noël, which is Merry Christmas in French. Ribbon. I thought, where is it? Like three big pieces of ribbon, and this ribbon looked really cute. So I thought, so it's gonna be good and it was quite cheap as well. So we can make more bows in the entrance. So yeah, that's the idea. Maybe we should do the entrance and take Miss Aniti 2 on a walk. And then, yeah, I'll call my parents also because my mom was so worried this morning. Because I didn't call my parents yesterday because we were so busy going around Angoulême and everything. That's why I also didn't film yesterday, because it was just like getting so many things done and getting all the shopping done. So I really just didn't reach out to my parents. Didn't even send a message. My mom was like, "Are you alright?" It's like, yeah, I'm just like so busy right now. It's just, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. So what I thought is to actually drape this a bit with a wave. If you know what I mean, I'll show you. So if we can incorporate something like this, you know, if we can wrap it around. And I'm also thinking to add more foraged things here in between, so that we can have something in between here. So now I fixed it up there, it's going around to here, and then the second garland, the shorter one, I put like this, so that we have a bit more like volume. And I think I really like that. That looks really, really cute. We just need to cut the ends of the cable ties, and then we can see how we can decorate this. So I got this table runner, and I managed to wrap it around like this. Now I'm kind of thinking, maybe we can manage to wrap it around a bit more around our garland. I cut it into 3 pieces. Unfortunately, it really does not work on the tree. So I really like the way it's turning out with this napkin or table runner. When it comes to the small DIYs, I'm truly not an expert. I just tried to tie a bow for half an hour. Here it is, I'm gonna show you. Is it the prettiest? No. Does it serve a purpose? I'd say yes. Now if we just attach a bit of greenery to it, I think it's gonna look cute. And then that's it. I'm gonna take Aniti on a walk because now it's already... What time is it? Oh, it's 2:30 already, you see? That's why. I spent literally half an hour just fighting with this. Also, it's not the right material. It's far too firm. It should be like a more satin. It's really hard to find good ribbons these days in supermarkets or everywhere around. I feel like, for example, in the States, there's so many more stores to go to, like Joann's, Home Depot, and like all these kind of craft stores. They just don't exist in France or in Germany. It's really hard to find things. And sometimes I really don't like to order because you don't know what kind of things they are, how they feel, how it's gonna be, so it's a bit like tricky. Well, it's gonna be what it's gonna be, right? Yes. Aniti, gehen wir raus? Ja, okay. Let's go on a walk. Just finished talking to my dad and actually found some mistletoe, as you could see. And we have I lost a branch. We have a lot of mistletoe growing here, but it's so high up in the trees usually. I don't know if you see. but this one was growing low, so I took advantage of it and took some, because usually it's really hard to get it. So I think we can incorporate some mistletoe into our entryway. It just feels so good and nice to be back home and taking those lovely walks and just look, I mean, how beautiful is it here. I love it that even like, you know, the trees are not in bloom and everything. We have some evergreens around here, but mostly everything's kind of brown and without leaves, but still it is really green because of all the pastures around us, and still there's a lot of green. So it does feel like, it does feel a bit more vibrant than in Germany, I have to say, where literally nothing is green, everything is brown and gray. At least where I always lived. I left the branches outside. We'll cut them up outside. I thought it's a better idea. So I've just added all our forage things. Looks so beautiful. I think now I have it. It's lit up as well. What I'd like to do now is actually take some time and create playlists for you guys that are sorted by year. So this way you can easily find the years that are together and you don't have to scroll through the love vlog playlist. So I thought that would be quite helpful also in the future to organize everything by year. And that would mean also a season, kind of, if you take it almost as a TV show, what YouTube channels these days are becoming, right? I've just started cleaning up the table a bit and actually looking upstairs and changing things, like changing beds up there and things like this, just to get a grip on to prepare for Sunday, because I know people will come here and lots of people will be there that actually haven't been here yet. So they will probably want to see the guest rooms, and I'm just too German. I have to have everything neatly and clean. So I'm just gonna clean the table now, and then we'll go from surface to surface, and then I really want to get a good vacuum clean in, and maybe tomorrow we can even go in with the steam cleaner, because I have now the steam cleaner that's a bit bigger, and I traded in with my ex-husband who had the bigger one, and now he got my smaller one because he just has an apartment. I have a Chateau. I vacuumed, and now I actually wanted to use the steam cleaner. I said, but maybe we'll do that tomorrow because I'm kind of running out of time, because we're gonna have an early dinner tonight because Alexi is in another association and they have their meeting tonight. So we'll just have to have dinner earlier, which means at 7 for us, which is really early for us. Usually we have some between 8 and 9 we eat. I'm just gonna wipe it down because I have those wipes and they're made for parquet floors, so I'm just gonna use those. Just gonna quickly wipe down the main surfaces of the salon, and then we're done. Then I just need to take care of all this mess that you see like left and right and everywhere. Floor is wiped. Let's get the stuff back on the table. I think we'll still have to wrap these kind of hyacinths like I did over there. I didn't show you. Let me show you. That's what I did with this one. I didn't want to pot them, so, and they come like this usually around Christmas time. You can buy them in those paper pots, and also amaryllis. What's the name for amaryllis? English? I don't even know. Amaryllis. So I'm just gonna wrap them up like the last ones in this paper napkin. I'm calling it all the time something else, but it is a tablecloth. Yes, a table runner. I'm gonna wrap it inside that. Like that. I am so tired from this year and this week already. Oh, guys. Okay, I think we've managed to sort of start cleaning, making everything nice. And I didn't tell you that. But in Poland, it's a big tradition to do a big house cleaning and cleaning yourself right before Christmas. Usually everyone in the family also takes a bath right before dinner and gets dressed up in their nicest clothing. I think it's got something to do with like poor people. Yeah, we discussed it yesterday with Alexia and he was like, oh yeah, that sounds like a poor people tradition, you know, like, oh, back in the days when people didn't have much money, they would get into their finest things on very special occasions like this. So that has always been my family's tradition. And also, my parents always cleaned the apartment or the house really thoroughly before Christmas. Christmas in Poland is more of a reset than New Year's even, because you wish people things for the next year at the end of the dinner. You go around with your opłatka. I think I talked about this in the 2023 Vlogmas about traditions and explaining all the Polish traditions that I have in my family. And you wish things, good things for the people at the dinner and all these things. It's very much like focused on what's coming up in the next year. So Christmas is a real reset in Polish, at least in Silesian Polish tradition. So that's basically what I'm doing here. And now I'd say, let's get cooking, because it is 6 o'clock, we want to eat at 7, and I am craving, but really craving kind of like a chili kind of thing, you know, like with beans and some tofu in and some bell pepper and maybe some quinoa. I know that people are like, you know, like you usually eat rice or tortillas with it, but I'm really craving quinoa today. So I think that's what I'm gonna make. Quinoa with a sort of like improvised quick chili. Isn't it amazing that you want quinoa and you end up making buckwheat? Because I don't have quinoa. I was convinced that I still had some. Oh, well, it's all fine. It's a very Polish thing as well. Very Eastern European. I think all my Eastern European friends grew up with buckwheat. You cook buckwheat exactly the same way as you would rice. 1 part buckwheat, 2 parts water, and then just a bit of salt. You let it cook until basically the buckwheat has soaked up all the water. That's it. There's no mystery behind it. And now I'm taking some bell pepper or paprika, whatever you want to call it. I have some espelette tofu, and that's it, I think. That's all I'm putting in there. Once you put the beans in, just let it simmer, and you can add anything else. I like to add a bit of dark chocolate at the end because it gives it a little more like this bitter, kind of full taste of a chili. But have a look. And our buckwheat is done. So you see, I made this in 20 minutes, and it's just so astonishing how fast you can do things in 20 minutes that are healthy and good. That's why I'm always like big on talking about like, let's cook, let's cook, let's cook, because you can get much healthier meals if you cook yourself than going out to eat. I love eating out, but usually, let's be honest, it doesn't taste as well. At least for me, it never really does, because maybe it's also because I can cook quite well. So I have to say that 90% of the cases where I'm out eating something, I'm quite disappointed. So yeah, there's a few restaurants, the ones that I love around here, like Garden or Johnny's, where they cook really well. And I know it's all fresh and it's super well done and it's super good and it's well prepared. But there's so many places, especially in the big cities, that are like just so bad, and they still take so much money from you. So yeah, I'm just gonna let this prepare. The camera is almost out of battery. I'm charging up new batteries, so I'll talk to you after dinner. I think we're just gonna make it cozy. I have both doggies with me, and then we're gonna watch a Christmas movie. I just made myself some hot chocolate in my favorite mug. And now we will totally be chilling on the couch and watching the holiday. Welcome from a rather rainy Le Demi-Château. Good morning, you guys. Done plenty of things already this morning, because Aline, the owner from the bar, and I have really sad news for you. The bar has closed. She has decided there was an ongoing dispute with our town hall and our mayor. Unfortunately, our mayor is not, how to put it elegantly, not the nicest person. So, yeah, we've had some problems here and there. So, yeah. Unfortunately, she gave up at one point. She said, okay, I need to keep my sanity. I am closing down the bar. So we no longer have a bar, but Aline is still around. So she picked up one of my tools that she needed for helping a friend with renovations. And I'm gonna meet her tonight with Alexi at Chez Alice, which is the Café Associatif in Massignac, which is just 4 kilometers away. So not that bad. But I have actually just finished making up the room, my bedroom a bit, to make it look a bit nicer. Because also Aniti sleeps in the bed, so I try to vacuum the bed every day now so that I don't have dog hair in there. I mean, she comes in the morning for cuddles, you know, she doesn't sleep. I don't want her to sleep in the bed, but I like cuddling with her in the mornings. And now I have brought out the big guns. It is the steam cleaner, the big one. So you've seen me use the small one, now you'll see me use the big one, because we've got a whole kitchen to clean. So first of all, we need to fill it up with water so that it can heat up properly. And then all we need to do is to plug it in and wait for the water to be hot to create the steam. And before that, I'll just vacuum a bit, like the biggest pieces that I can see around there. The reality of being a one-man show, I think I'm just getting attacked by a bot, or my online store is. So I need to deal with this now, because I'm kind of worried that it might cause some damage or trouble in the end of things. So I'm gonna quickly stop this. I just did the floor, and then we can continue with the buanderie, with the utility room. It looks like I was able to install a recapture so that these things wouldn't happen, and with this one apparently you won't get those bots that attack your website. All the things, like really, literally. By now I don't think there's a lot of things I don't know, but by now I think I know a lot of things. Let's move in here, and I just cleaned the toilet and everything. Now it's just the floor. And I don't even know if I showed you, but I found this really cute mugs. Aren't they adorable? At Maison du Monde, I think when we stopped, when I went through the snowstorm on the way to Germany, it gave me a bit of something cute. I'm gonna make myself a cup of tea and then I'm gonna sit down and already transfer over some videos because the video is due tomorrow that you're watching right now, so I have to start editing on that one. Let's get working! Oh, and by the way, I have a monitor now, so now I can actually see more. It's really cool. I'm so happy. Video editing will be so much easier now. You guys, I've been editing, then I went on a walk with Aniti, and then I called my mom during the walk, and now I'm putting some more laundry in because it's getting sunny, so I want to use my electricity from my solar panels to run a quick washing machine. And then I think I want to continue just to clean a bit the stairs and stuff, and then I will have to continue to edit because this video needs to go live tomorrow. But Aniti and me were quite lucky because we had some sun throughout the rainy day, so actually we enjoyed it. I think I will post some pictures of our walk from on Instagram because I took some really cute pictures. And if you don't follow me on Instagram yet, you might be missing out because if you want to know more about what I do every day and stuff like this, then I post stories every day on my Instagram, and it's le_demi_chateau. And yeah, but you'll also find the link in the description box below. So if you live in an old house or a chateau, you will know that spiders are your best friends and worst enemies. Because there's cobwebs everywhere. I've been seeing these cobwebs here for such a long time, and I'm like, I need to get rid of them. Also washing these things that we collected yesterday. I vacuum cleaned the whole stairs, even the first floor, my bedroom, the office and the bathroom, so that's done. So now I can go back to a bit more editing, and then I'll talk to you later. I might bring you along to Gerlis just quickly, but I'll definitely say goodbye before that. But the sun's gotten out, look! Look how beautiful it now is. More tea, more editing now. It is 5:15 and I'm still sitting in front of the computer and editing. I think I just want to say goodbye to all of you because the video is getting longer and longer, and I'm really having a hard time to make the videos kind of shorter. Maybe I really just need to focus on one day at a time and not do multiple days in one vlog, because otherwise the vlogs just tend to be so long. And I'm already like cutting out a lot of stuff, so I just need to reduce. I have my blue light glasses on because working in front of a computer, I always prefer having those on. But yeah, thank you so much for following along on those 2 days. I'll also be getting ready shortly for going out to Gerlis. I might share some footage at the very end of this video from that. And I will talk to you very soon for the very last video on Tuesday, where I'll announce all the stuff that I'm planning for 2025. And we'll kind of like review this year together. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if you have any questions or anything that you would wish from me for the upcoming year, because I'm doing this for you guys. So I want you to have fun in the videos. So yeah, let me know and I will talk to you very soon. All that's left to say is à bientôt et au revoir. Bisous from the southwest of France. And Aniti also wants to say bye. And bye. Tu dis au revoir? Au revoir.